Hello and welcome to the Berry Islands.
Hey, we're back! We're so excited to be back in the Bahamas.
Yeah, so after a 4-day passage, we're just, this is our first full day here. And we're having a good time, having a beer and a little wine. Olivia's playing on the beach, watching the sunset.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of rest in. We have some things to show you on this island, some things to explore, and we're looking forward to it. But we'll do that tomorrow. Tonight, we're just relaxing, and I just want to share the location with you.
Yeah, feels like we're home.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
We've seen the ocean in a tropical storm. We've seen the Gulf Stream in a tropical depression. And a few months ago, the eye of Hurricane Ian went right over us. Is it too much to ask for a little break from storms? It's actually nature's intensity that helps us savor this lifestyle. So we're thankful to greet Hurricane Nicole in no better place than Great Harbour Cay, Berry Islands, Bahamas. But first, we have a blue hole to snorkel, an anchor to splice, and a few other sailboat tasks to share with you.
A blue hole.
Hey.
Mother, tell them what a blue hole is.
Well, my understanding, because I've never seen one, is that it's really shallow when you first get there, and then it like goes down really deep. This one says it's about 100 feet deep, and it's really blue. We're gonna go check it out. My first blue hole.
What do you know about blue holes? I guess
I
you
know
just
nothing.
told us. I don't know anything either. So according to the map, we are right on top of the blue hole. But it's just 2 feet water all around. So the map is not completely accurate. We're just gonna motor around and see if we can find it.
That way a little bit.
Okay, we found the blue hole. Little rocky island here. You see it's shallow. And then behind me it gets real dark. Nancy says 100 feet. Is that what you say?
That's what it said on the chart. I don't know.
It's almost scary what lurks below. We're about to find out. Let's go.
So what you're looking at here is the coral ledge. And from that ledge, which is about 10 feet deep, it drops off into the darkness. According to the maps, about 100 feet deep. Needless to say, I was a little too scared to swim down there.
What do you think about the blue hole?
I wish it wasn't so murky, but it was kind of creepy and fun at the same time.
I was a little scared. Here you go, take this. Yeah, I was a little nervous. So deep and dark.
And I turned around and there was a jellyfish like right by my arm. He's like faced my foot. And I panicked, so I swerved backwards and then I tried getting back to the boat as soon as I could because I almost had an anxiety, like just
Baby. Hey Matt, what you doing?
Hey there. Well, we've got possible weather coming, so I'm preparing our secondary anchor. It hasn't been rigged yet, so I'm going to learn how to splice on, what do you call it, an ice splice. Put an ice splice on it, on a thimble, on some nylon rods so it can attach to the galvanized chain, yada yada. But first, we've got this stainless knife that's starting to corrode. So I'm going to silicone spray it, give it a little protection barrier, and then we're going to learn how to create a 3-strand nylon. What do you call that when you fold it all over?
I can't
What's it called? It's the end of the workday. We're all exhausted. Well, I'm going to do that. I'll remember the name in a moment. And then we're going to organize the cockpit a bit since we've been playing and digging things out and reorganizing. And maybe a little later when the sun sets, we're going to go over that weather that's on the way so you can see what we're facing. Check out this though. It's about to have a beautiful little sky. Look at this. Let me hold it. Okay, so I'm going to tape off the ends here on this rope. So it's a 3-strand braid. You can see that. I'm going to tape the ends off so they don't unwind so much. But you can see this rope is really supple. Look at that. See that? How soft it is? And I think rope is rated like on 3 levels. So some very supple like this, tender. And then there's medium. And then there's hard where like it's near impossible to come unwound. It's like really stiff. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I think it's time for me to put my big boy panties on and do it for myself. What you laughing at? You're the one who had panties hanging on the lines here a minute ago.
There you go.
All right, so we've prepped the line. We got the tape, a stopper tape here so it doesn't just come unwound. This is what it's going to look like at the end. It's going to have this metal eye splice here. Come on up. This thimble. And this is where the shackle for the anchor chain is going to connect. So that keeps the rope from chafing, gives it extra strength. Now, I'd love to show you how to do this, but since I don't know how, well, that's not going to help any of us. So I'm going to do it. I'll show you the final product, and if we all like it, maybe I'll show you how later. Okay, so next step, we put the rope around the thimble, tape it on. Here's what we got going on so far. It's like a little braid happening, the splice. All right, I think we're finished. The sun is setting, and all I need to do is trim these lines off, burn them. But check that out. Look at that. Nice and thick, strong. I like that. What do you think? Pretty good for a thimble eye spice stripe. Sprite. Jameson and Sprite. It's a thimble eye splice.
Not bad for your first time.
Not bad for a noob, right? I mean, come on now. Come on. Show me some love there in the comments. This is a YouTube video. Let's live it up. Now we're going to hook that up to some 5/16 chain. It's a Lumar. Same anchor, though. It's a aluminum Danforth. And that's going to be our secondary in case these winds that are coming in, you know, cause any trouble. It's just a second line of defense. Or if we need to, whatever reason, you have it on hand. Okay, I'm not ashamed to tell you that this solar panel, nice heavy 190 watt panel, has been on here since Virginia over a year ago. And it's been held on by zip ties. So it's time to do a proper job. So we're creating aluminum mounting bars. These are gonna go on the bottom side, and then we're gonna have adjustable brackets that allow me to tilt it towards the sun, which right now the sun is at about 2 p.m. and we're starting to lose solar because this is tilted more towards a 10 a.m. sun. I'm getting her done.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're getting it done. Good job.
How's your day going?
I'm on a life break.
Life break? What's that? What's a life break?
That's what I have to tell Matt and Olivia when I need a break because they Nancy me to death. I'm on a life break. Y'all can't mess with me for right now.
You're taking a pause from life?
Pause. Time out. I need a break.
Okay, project is complete. This should give us 3 to 4 more hours of solar. Check this out. We tilted it after installing this homemade fabricated machinery. You can see we're fans of zip ties.
There you go.
All right, we just entered the cut here at Great Harbour Cay, and it's going 15 to 16 knots, whereas it's 20 to 24 out there. The protection in here is nice. Of course, the landform around us is about 30 or so feet tall, and it has trees on it and buildings.
We are 12 feet deep, plus 4 foot of freeboard, so what you call it, freeboard, a 16. We've been told for storm ready with chain is times 7, so 16 times 7 is 112. That's how many feet of chain he needs to put up.
I have 80 out. We're just sitting on it, letting that anchor sink in the mud. We're gonna let it settle for about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll even turn the motor off. Then we'll come back out and we'll crank down on it. How you doing, babe?
Good.
The sun is set behind us. Tell everybody good night.
Good night.
Tell them it's been a good trip. It's been a good trip.
No. Funny. You have your shirt on inside out.
Say again?
You have your shirt on inside out.
Well, I thought it was just faded. Check this out. Look at that. It says Il Bombico. And I thought it was just faded. It's supposed to say Colombia and it's inside out. Well, you know what? All right, the girls are working down below. And I couldn't be more impressed with Great Harbour Cay. This harbor is great. The storm's coming in tomorrow. It's officially a subtropical storm. Nicole, name storm. So we're on a hurricane watch, according to the National Hurricane Center. But overall, it's nice in here. I mean, you can clearly see the trees and things moving as if it was upper 20s, maybe 30s. Outside of the harbor in here, it's 16 to 20 knots of wind, gusting 24. So it's really nice and protected. Check this out. But we do have a marina for tomorrow, so that'll be fun. We'll get to go to the marina. We'll show you that. All right, we are in the marina here at Great Harbour Cay, and we just tied Cadence up earlier today, actually. Met some nice friends next door, and they took us on a tour of the island, which we can't wait to show you. But tropical storm Nicole is starting to gust down upon us. She's probably blowing 30s and 40s out there on the ocean. In here, though, we're seeing 18 to 22 gust of the mid and upper 20s. Just weird, spiraling gusts. We're surrounded by condos. The land is 30 to 40 feet high, little hills and trees. So great protection in this harbor. No water action, no waves, just these swirling gusts. So we've got Cadence tied up. Got ropes webbed out. We get to have double wide slip here, so we got ropes strewn all the way across. And we're prepping for a little bit of wind tonight. Took the windshield down, but left the bimini on. We don't think it's going to quite be that much. We're going to see 50s or 60s, so. Starting to rain. I got to head back in though. Woo. Anyway, you see pretty? This look good.
Overnight, the winds picked up offshore and Tropical Storm Nicole turned into Hurricane Nicole. Of course, we didn't really feel hurricane winds here. Only saw upper 20s, maybe 30 knots a few times. It's really protected. Great stay here.
Well, that's pretty much the tropical storm through the night there. It's directly above us, kind of in Grand Bahama, which is about 40 miles north of us. And we got, you know, gusty winds right now. Blowing 20s, 25 maybe. And all's good. What do you think, Nance?
It's kind of relaxing. Less stress than when we were in Florida. I don't know, maybe we've got that island vibe going.
Great Harbour Cay is the major island in the North Berry Islands with a population of less than 400. The marina is a port of entry and boasts being one of the best hurricane holes in the Bahamas. And we believe it. It's in a narrow harbor inside the main harbor, surrounded by townhouses and a large ridge of land. It cuts wind by at least 50%. It has an interesting history with famous people such as Cary Grant, Bridget Bardot, and Jack Nicklaus, who designed the golf course on the island. We love the little shop on the premises, the friendly staff, and the easy turning basin.
We want to say a big thank you to all of our patrons who have joined this year as our first virtual crew members. We really appreciate your support.
Yes, we appreciate you being our founding members on Patreon, and we invite you, if you watch and enjoy our videos, join us over on the virtual crew. There's a link below for Patreon. You can join for, I think, as low as $2 a month. We'd love to have you there. Captain's hours, real-time updates, behind the scenes. It's a whole lot of fun.
A whole lot of fun.
So thank you, patrons.
Thank you so much. Bye.